Hello from Shanghai, this is Holden. Today I'm heading to the city center of Shanghai. In my last video, someone has asked me on the comment if I can check the apartment around Xinjia Road, which is right in the heart of the city. And there are many foreigners live in that area. Right now I'm in the Jing'an Temple and I'm going to walk into that place. You can check 800 meters from here to this place. But first, let's take a look for this market. Yeah, it's a New Year market. There are selling many items in this market, but I don't know the price. They don't market. So this is a food area. You can see the Apple Store really find a good place. That is the Jing'an Temple. It's a famous spot for tourists. Okay, right now I need to walking through this bothering place. It's still holiday in China. I think that is why there are so many people right now. Here is another market, and it's a pedestrian street. I have to say, one of the best things about living in the city center is that it's always so bustling. Oh, the temple. Okay, I'll be visiting several apartments in the same neighborhood. To show you what living around Xinjia Road actually looks like, not just the apartments themselves, but the surrounding environment as well. Right now, I'm arriving at the Xinjia Road here. So that is the Xinjia Road. Let's find our first apartment. We have 3 units in this area. Today is a little bit windy. I hope that won't make my voice sound funny. Now let's check the first one. I need to close this payment. Yeah, we arrived. That is the entrance for the community. This neighborhood is called the Sihe Garden. Let's get in. That is the environment for the community. We need to find the building 5. 哎，师傅你好，这个5号楼在哪里啊
5号楼垃圾桶上头，
去那边是吧？
那边上去。
在
垃圾桶都有楼梯上去。
啊，行，这边是双数，那边是单数是吧？好，谢谢啊。All right, we got the right direction. Sometime in China, the number of the building are not connect. You only got the odd in one side and even in another side. I think I know I have found it. Building 5. We need to go upstairs. Yeah, that is building 5. There are plenty of plants growing here. And that is outside for the building. Let's go. We need to go to the 5th floor. By the way, we only have the stair. Do not have the elevator. All right, we found our first apartment. That is a public area for this apartment. Take a look, and let's get in. Okay. So here is the entrance, and we could see the fridge. The corridor is also the kitchen. We have many storage for this kitchen. Yeah. The gas stove, we got 2 gas stove, and I think that is oven. Other storage for the kitchen. The washing machine, and this machine has the dry function. Let's keep moving. The bathroom, we got the toilet and the shower, a mirror in the sink. Okay, now the living room is quite clean. We got the sofa and the TV. And here is the bedroom. We got a normal size bed. However, the problem is a partitioned bedroom. But the view is quite good. We got a giant window. There were some old houses nearby and the modern skyscrapers in the distance. You could see the neighbors hang their clothes out of the window. It's quite unique in China. Here is the wardrobe. And we got other wardrobe. All right. Oh, by the way, we got the central air condition. Now let's talk about the price for this apartment. This apartment is a studio and it is a partitioned apartment. The price for this apartment is 7,500 RMB per month. The apartment is just being renovated, so it's brand new and spotlessly clean. All right, now let's see the next one. I think that is the entrance. That is the neighborhood for the second apartment. This compound is called Shanghai. So that is the building 5. We don't have the elevator for this one. Only stairs. Oh. 5. So that is the outside for the building. All right, now let's get in. Here we are. This is the entrance. We got a sink and a mirror. Door. Yeah, some storage. And other storage is a water heater. Now let's keep visiting. I think that is the bathroom. Yeah, we got a washing machine in the bathroom. However, this machine doesn't have the dry function. Okay, more storage. It's the gas meter in Shanghai. Yeah. And that is the bathroom. We got the toilet and the shower here. Oh, I think that is the wardrobe. Yeah. The landlord put the wardrobe in the bathroom. I have to say, the landlord has made the most of every single inch of the place. That is because the price for the apartment in the city center is extremely expensive. Okay, that is the living room and the kitchen. Okay, we got 2 gas stoves and some storage for the kitchen. That is the dishwasher. Okay, the fridge and the oven is here. Yeah. Now the sofa and the carpet, the television. However, this apartment is partitioned. Yeah, that is a partitioned bedroom, but it's still very clean. It's a normal size bed. And I think you can call this a balcony. I know why the wardrobe is in the bathroom, because the landlord wants the balcony to be clean. There is a huge window, lets tons of natural light in, and that is the view for the outside. Okay, now we could talk about the price for this apartment. The asking price for this apartment is 8,000 RMB per month. Personally, I think it's a nice choice because this apartment is brand new, quite clean. However, this apartment do not have the elevator, and this apartment only has a partitioned bedroom. Alright, now let's see the next one. Now we are heading to the third apartment. That is the entrance for this apartment. Check this view. You can only see this in Shanghai. People will hang their clothes on those roads. Building 5, here we are. So that is the outside for this building. Let's get in. We originally planned to view this one as the third apartment, but we got some problem with the locker. So I think we have to skip this one. But anyway, let's check the public area. Yeah, our neighbors put many stuffs in the public area, which is not very good. Okay, now let's check the next one. Alright, now we arrived the building for the fourth apartment. That is the outside for this apartment. Let's get in. Okay, we got 23 floor for this building, and we are going to the 19th floor. Finally, we got the elevator. Okay, that is the public area for this one. It's very bright. Wow. Check the view. Alright, now let's see the fourth apartment. Let's open the door. Here we are. I think that is the dinner room and the kitchen. Let's see the kitchen. We have 2 gas stoves, and this is a dishwasher. And we got the washing machine, and this machine has the drying function. Okay, some storage for the kitchen. This side is the bathroom. We got the toilet and the shower, and a mirror, the sink. Alright. Now, this place is also the dinner room. We got a dinner table for 2 people. The fridge, and we got the central air conditioning and the floor heating for this apartment. Some storage for this dinner room. Alright. Now let's check the bedroom. We got a bedroom and a living room. I think this apartment used to be a 2-bedroom apartment. So this place is used to be the living room. Now the landlord changed 1 bedroom into a living room. Yeah, he still keep the wardrobe. That is a wardrobe. Usually we don't get a wardrobe in the living room. So this place is used to be a bedroom. Now we got a sofa, a carpet, and a television. Let's check the view for the outside. The view is quite good. You could see really far from this floor. We are on the 19th floor. Okay, now let's check the bedroom. Here we are. We got a normal size bed and the wardrobe and the central air condition. The view is quite the same compared with another room. Now let's talk about the price for this apartment. The price for this one is 30,000 RMB per month. This price is quite expensive for one bedroom apartment, but considering it's used to be a two-bedroom apartment, it seems quite affordable for this place. Alright, now let's see the next one. Let's go. Alright, that is the neighborhood for our last apartment. We need to find the building 7. Yeah, that is building 7. So that is the outside for this building. Let's get in. Okay, here we are, 22nd floor. We need to find the room H. Alright, now let's open the door. Okay, here is the entrance. We got the kitchen on this side, a huge fridge, and 2 gas stoves, the dishwasher, the sink, that is the oven, and some storage for the kitchen. Okay, and here we got a little room. I think here is a storage room. This little room is a little bit old. It's very different from the outside. Okay, now let's keep moving. Here is the living room and the dinner room. We got a dinner table for 2 or 6 people. The decoration is quite good. And here we got a sofa, carpet, a chair, seems comfortable. Let me try. Feels good. And the television. This side we got the balcony and a little tea table. Let's check the view for the outside. This floor is quite high, but unfortunately the view is blocked by those buildings nearby. But it's still not bad. Alright, now let's check the bedroom. We got 2 bedrooms for this apartment. Here we are, the main bedroom. We got a king-size bed and a bay window. That is a wardrobe and a charmful chair. And we got 2 windows for the bedroom. I can't say the view is good, but the natural light is good. That is the second bedroom. This bedroom is quite small. And this is a normal size bed and the bay window. Here we got a wardrobe and a desk. Alright, now let's check the bathroom. We got the shower, the toilet, wash machine. We have the drain function for this machine. Okay, now the mirror and the sink. The price for this apartment is 50,800 RMB per month. After seeing all those apartments around Xinjia Road, I think living in this part of Shanghai really comes down to trade-off. You get locations, convenience, but space, layout, and the building condition can feel very different. If you are considering living in the city center, hopefully this gives you a more realistic picture of what it's actually like. Okay, honestly, I could keep showing you more expensive apartments, but I don't think that will be very helpful because by now you could probably already know the answer. Living in the central Shanghai is not about finding a perfect apartment. It's about choosing which compromises you are willing to make. If you're curious about other Shanghai living, please tell me in the comment. And thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.